Sup, friends? Yours truly is here to speak of hidden tattoos and an occult message. More importantly, the message. So, since the last video I made, I've transformed quite a bit and went through a major alchemical transformation with my body, mind, and spirit. And I did this working with King Belial, who's a demon, or daemon. Daemon is its original term meaning spirit guardian, because, as I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, demons are cool and they can help you out with a lot of stuff. They're like deities. That term doesn't bother me so much though, demon. But it's important to understand how beneficial and positive they can be to you. So, Belial kept popping up everywhere, and I was ignoring it. He was trying to get my attention. And then I was kind of into him. And then I started getting more into him, and he started taking over and slowly possessing me. Or not really slowly, but before I even realized it. Before I even did a huge ritual and went through full-on demon possession. For the first time on September 22nd. And I made an art piece about it. I've been still working on my art. Speaking of, thank you so much to those who've gotten my paintings. I'm so grateful since the last video. It means so much when you support me and this channel so I can make more content for you. And I'm going to be focusing more on crystal healing, crystal magic. I want to share this with you. I have a calling for it, and I know some of my viewers, I know all of you would benefit from crystal healing and crystal magic, but I have a message that there's some of you that could really, really benefit from it who haven't worked with it. With that said, I want to show you this enlightening geode. And part of it has to do with the message I got from my transformation with Belial. I can really have it relate to this crystal in particular. This geode is in my Etsy shop. The link will be in the description below. And when I went through that huge transformation, I asked Belial, why? Why did you change my DNA? Why did you change so much about me? The way my mind was programmed, my surroundings, so much more. So much more I want to talk to you about, but so much more that I just can't. But his answer was inner earth. Now, looking at this geode, it's glorious just looking at its outer core. I'm already thinking about the inside. It's glorious just looking on the outside, appreciating it for what it is, feeling the energy. There's so much energy in this. But when you open it up, there's so much more. When you peer inside, energy emits out. Now there's gray crystal quartz in the center. To me, gray quartz signifies amplified shadow working, so super intense, peering deep within, getting done what you need to get done, being able to manifest and enchant your desires in your true path. It has blue and gray agate on the outside. I feel as though the blue agate represents the flow of energy. Say with your chakras, your aura, do you think about that every once in a while, every few months, or are you constantly thinking about your aura force field and improving it? Your chakras, balancing, cleansing, figuring them out. Part of the transformation that I went through, my chakras changed completely. Different colors, different meanings. Do you personalize your aura and your chakras? Do you keep the energy going? Because they're vital things to use in this dimension. Speaking of dimensions, now with Inner Earth, how often do you ground yourself and look down in the earth? Thinking about what deities are there. Are there portals? Some say that there are holes on the north and south pole and an entrance or entrances into Inner Earth. Some might say that there are energy force fields and power structures on some of the most magnificent monuments around the world, underground tunnels, and possible portals there as well. Things to think about. And this preparing for Inner Earth that Belial was talking to me about is about a huge event to take place, and I'm learning more and more about it. So I think I'll leave it at that. And I might go more into the ritual next video. I might share my painting I made that's inspired by it. And let's get into hidden tattoos. So I have a hardcore tattoo, just the word hardcore. I grew up in the hardcore music scene, and it was a big part of my life and me discovering who I am and relating to music. I have a watercolor owl with alien eyes, which is awesome because I didn't even know it had alien eyes till after I looked at it. A human skull with roses and thorns. Not going to be mentioning all my tattoos. There's probably at least 3. I think there's actually more than that. Like 4 or 5 that I'm not mentioning. I also have a vintage bat lady, a heart that's crying, a jack-o'-lantern, witches, occult symbols and words, a dream catcher with a cow skull. I also believe as though dream catchers can be enchanted to be portals into other dimensions. A cat that's a Russian prison tattoo inspired piece. Matryoshka doll, that's his Russian doll. Some daisies on my foot. And I think those are all the hidden tattoos that I wanted to talk about. I also got some that aren't so hidden, that are on the newer side. This spider, which is really special to me because spiders are my main spirit animal. And I also got this great white shark, which is cool because great white sharks are my favorite animal and they have been for a very long time. So I'm thinking for the next video I wanted to talk about scrying and scrying with crystals. Not just a crystal ball, or some use a black mirror. Those are really popular, but even a regular mirror. But you can get creative with scrying, and the coolest results that I've gotten so far have been with natural crystals of different colors. Like a labradorite one. It was really crazy. I didn't even really mean to scry with it, but I was just looking at it one day and my face started just morphing. And that's where I got the idea. So if that sounds like something you'd want me to talk about in the next video, please like it, this video, so then I know that you'd be interested in that. Also, subscribe and put the bell on so then you can actually get notifications when I make videos. And I'd like to end this by saying, what's on the outside is within the core, and what's within the core is what's on the outside. Until next time.